Today I want to share with you guys 15 men's clothing brands that are selling really well for us over on eBay. Let's get right into it. Last month we did just over $20,000 in sales, so today I'm going to share 15 of the items that we sold that helped us get there. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, I do appreciate you stopping by to check out the channel. My name is Ari on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatnot, everywhere. Same name, Nothing New Thrifts, together with my wife, currently running a 3,600 item eBay store, as well as a whatnot store, whatnot show, whatnot channel, stream, I don't know what you call it, as well as a whatnot operation. If you guys have any questions about either the eBay side or the whatnot side, any part of the operation, anything that we can help you guys out with, make sure you drop a question in the comments below. We're happy to answer, happy to help with anything that we can. And again, appreciate you guys watching the video. Let's get into it. All right, so all of today's items are going to be starting in the $30 range and going all the way to like over $100 for some of the last pieces. Let's see what we got here. First piece is a brand I don't think we've ever sold before or found before. The brand is Muji. This was a hoodie, men's size medium, brown, faded, distressed, made in USA. That's what the tag looks like. It has like a looks like a cassette on there. Pretty cool. Has like this like raw or this distressed collar or a hoodie and this like raw hem on the bottom. Pretty cool. Yeah, just a crazy looking sweatshirt. I think we found this at the bins, paid $2 for it, quick sale. I think it sold in like one day for $34.95 full price. Next item, this is a new brand for us as well, and again, this one also sold in, I believe, only like a day or two. The brand is called Online Ceramics. And they do, if you look up Online Ceramics shirts and sort high to low, they have some shirts that can sell for like hundreds of dollars. I think they make a lot of shirts with like, I'm not sure if specifically just horror tees, but I did see they had some good horror t-shirts, as well as I think some of their highest selling shirts were shirts in collaboration with studio, I think it's A24 is the name of the studio. I believe so. It's like some studio that's like pretty big, known for making like crazy like banger movies. Anyways, I believe Online Ceramics A24 collab t-shirts are like some of the highest selling online ceramics stuff. We listed this one for $50 and it sold quickly, or $44.95, and we took a quick offer of $30 on the Online Ceramic shirt. All right, this is a beauty right here. This one is a brand we all need to know. The brand is Birdwell Beach Britches, and I'll show you guys some logos. This is the spell out logo. You'll see Birdwell. That's like their font, and this is their little like surfboard guy. And he's wearing some Birdwell Beach Britches shorts, it looks like. Very cool. And this one is a really good find. This is a Birdwell Beach Britches hoodie, like a terry cloth, or you could put like towel hoodie, beach hoodie, surf hoodie, a lot of keywords you can kind of use for something like this. Yep, here's a material tag, made in USA, cotton poly blend. We're listed for $44.95 and we sold on an offer and it sold for $33.71. Next item is a really solid brand. It's been solid for years. I'm not sure like where it stands at now, up or down, but it's been solid. It's been solid for as long as I can remember. The brand is Simms. Simms, and I think there's a brand out there, Simms, with one S, or sorry, with one M. That is not it, so make sure you're careful. Simms. Here's the logo, Simms. This was a men's medium blue plaid pearl snap, the Wild Adventure button shirt. Flaws? Oh, no flaws. The Wild Adventure, logo on the sleeve. Vented. Extra buttons, pretty cool shirt. We listed for $39.95 and we sold for an offer of $34. All right, here we go. This is Volcom jeans. Volcom jeans, I don't remember right now specifically, but I feel like when I looked these up, Volcom jeans had a all right or a good sell-through rate, or at least they had some good comps selling pretty high. I think we got these for something crazy like $2 to $3 at the swap meet. We listed for $37.95. These are the mow down, relaxed, tapered leg. These were brand new, and the retail on these is $75. And we listed for $37.95, and they sold for full price, $37.95. Judging by the SKU number, it doesn't look like it's been listed for too long, so a pretty quick sale here, maybe just a couple of weeks. This one here, this is a cool one. This is something that I like to do whenever I have a chance to do it. I was looking for a bag like this, something like this. and I ran into these SOG backpacks. So SOG is known for making like knives and all sorts of like kind of tactical gear. So I was familiar with the brand when I saw it. Anyways, this was a SOG Ninja Day Pack Backpack, green camo, hydration compatible, mole equipped, new. So hydration compatible just means you can stick your pouch in there in the back, and it has like a slot for your straw to come out. And then the mole equipped is this right here. These like Velcros and these like slots. This is MOLLE. I'm not sure exactly what that stands for, but basically it's like made to like strap a bunch of stuff to, or like they make a bunch of different things that you can Velcro on here, strap on here, hang on here, and just be really cool. Anyways, sorry, I'm yapping. I found these and they were selling them for 15 bucks, and I wanted to get one for myself, and they had two of them, so I was like, all right, you know what? Because the sell-through rate on eBay wasn't bad. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get both, and I'll sell one, and then mine will be free. And that is exactly what I did. We listed it for $44.95, sold for full price $44.95. Positive feedback received, and I have mine sitting here, chilling for free, basically. Alrighty, next up we have a pair of Alo pants. We don't find a lot of men's Alo, but it seems to sell pretty well. We do all of our like women's Alo over on Whatnot, and then we found this men's Alo we put over on eBay, men's medium Alo pants. We listed for $54.95, and we took a $40 offer, selling those pretty quickly. Next one is a brand that is new to me. The brand is Superrradical. If you look up their stuff, they have some stuff, like sell-through rate's not great, but they have some stuff that has sold for like pretty high comps. When I looked this one up, there was a very similar hoodie to this. I guess this is supposed to be the rapper Lil Peep. Or this is like a Hellboy style graphic. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Anyways, there was this hoodie, but in a pink version that had sold off of best offer accepted off of like a $300 listing or something. So we picked this one up for $1, I think, or $2, something crazy like that. And we listed it for like 60 bucks. Yeah, $59.95. And then we did take an offer of $40 on that. And let me see if I can show you guys the tag real quick. Close up on the logo. Yeah, it was pretty pilly and kind of faded. And here's your logo, Super with 3 R's or 2 R's, Superrradical. So it's 3 R's in a row. Superrradical. Yeah, I got to learn about that brand, I guess. Maybe it's some rapper's brand or something. All right, next item is a Nike Tech Windrunner hoodie jacket, men's XL, blue, gray, knit, full zip. And then here we have the item code in the title, 728685-011. And you'll get that style code here on the inside tag, behind this main material tag. Boom, right here, you get this little style code right there. Type that into the Google machine, and it'll give you basically the exact item you're looking for, and it'll let you know if you have something that's like kind of sought after, kind of like I did here. I knew this was something good, something nice, just off of the feel. And then again, we looked it up, and then we got the name for it, the Nike Tech Windrunner hoodie. And sometimes people won't use this in the title, but they'll use this, right? The Nike Tech Windrunner hoodie. So we can use both to get the right buyer. Anyways, listed for $64.95, sold on an offer for $40. Usually when you see Nike stuff with this style of pocket, let me see if I can, like this. Oh, this isn't it. This is like knit. But usually you can see this where this is kind of like a futuristic looking like taping. That's for like the Nike Tech stuff, and it does really well. It's supposed to look like it here, I think. I think they're trying to make it look like it, but this is sewn. It's pretty cool. Anyways, look out for Nike stuff that has like these black bars around the pockets. Next, we have a classic here. If you guys are OG viewers of the channel, you guys have seen me sell these in the past. Crazy. My brother had found at the swap meet some lady selling like a box of these, and he called me to split it with me. Shout out to my bro. I'm gonna call him today. So he split it with me. I ended up getting like something like 40 of them, and we paid like 10 bucks a pop. And these were Arc'teryx Cormac crew shirt, men's large, black heather, long sleeve, active new. Super cool. It was like half large, half extra large. We sold through all of them, and then I basically I not took the listing down, but we had sold through whatever was listed. And I knew in the back of my mind I had like 5 left here that I was kind of just saving for a rainy day. And the other day I just whipped them out. We went camping this weekend, so I wanted to have a really good weekend while we were away. So we launched them like on Friday, and they all sold like, or I guess some sold. No, I'm sorry, we didn't. I launched the rest of them Friday because these are from last month. Or this sales from last month. We launched one, and then we launched the rest of them before the trip this weekend, and we sold 3 over this weekend. Sorry, yapping. Arc'teryx Cormac Crew shirt. This thing has, I believe it had a 100% sell-through rate. Here's your logos. Look out for the Arc'teryx logo. We might never ever find another box of it again in my life the way that my brother found. But you never know. It's out there. It can be out there. You can find crazy things like that. And that's part of the game. That's the name of the game. You know, if you can find a crazy find like that every couple of months, it can change your trajectory. It can give you a good boost. All right, here we have a Todd Snyder NYC shirt, men's large, dark blue, button-up, 100% wool, made in Italy. We listed this bad boy high. We listed for $99.95. And I don't know if we were having a slow day or I was just in a good mood or something, but we took it a quick offer of $50. Somebody got it for $50 right away, shipped, received, no issues, no problem. I'm happy, they're happy. We got this at the bin, so we paid $2 for this. Quick flip. Yeah, $250 all day. Let's go. Look out for Todd Snyder NYC, and look out for doxing my Meyer. Todd Snyder does like champion collab stuff you want to look out for. This is a vintage Reyn Spooner Los Angeles Dodgers shirt, men's size 3XL, limited edition, 1998. We listed for $99.95, just because we sold basically this exact, not the exact same shirt, but a similar Reyn Spooner Dodgers collab shirt, but it was a better size, I think. Or it's debatable, 2X, 3X on something like this. I think 2X may be a little bit more common. The 2X did sell for $100. And then on this 3X, we had it sitting for not super long, but just a little while. And we took a $50 offer on it. Yeah, we're happy with that. We got that at the bin, not at the bins, we got that at the thrift, I remember. So that's $5 or $6 into 50. We'll take that all day long. This is a beauty right here. This was our first ever Lululemon blazer find. And I didn't even know Lululemon made blazers. And then I think it was K-Way Shop over on Instagram posted it. I believe it was them. And then I was like, whoa, that is cool. Okay. We don't even check the blazer section in our thrifts. So, you know, honestly, I was like, all right, there's probably some Lulu blazers out there we're missing on. Anyways, I didn't find this at the thrift. We got this off of one of our swap meet vendors that we buy Lulu off of. They like separate all the Lulu for us. And we paid $10 for this. We paid $10 for this beauty. I believe it had a 100% sell-through rate or close to 100% sell-through rate. So we listed ours for $89.95, and this is the Lululemon New Venture Blazer. And again, here is your Lulu style code. You can get it off of the bottom of this tab here, LM3DAHS, or if you get the size button in the pocket, which doesn't look like I photographed, it's also on there. 3 more items. Here we go. This is a brand you need to know. This one is one that we're starting to easily recognize in like a second, which is a must. This is a Rapha Cycling Brevet Bib. Rapha Cycling Brevet Bib. Brevet Bib shorts, men's size medium, dark blue, padded performance. Rapha is, I don't know if it's the best cycling brand, but it's gotta be, because every time we find it, it sells quickly, sells for really good money. Yeah, Rapha is amazing. We found, I think one of the last times we found Rapha, we found 3 Rapha, base layer shirts. Nothing crazy, just like base layer shirts, and I think each of those sold for like $35. These bibs, I think this one, again, we listed for $90, and we took a quick offer of $85. The full body ones go for more. They have men's, they have women's, they have like full zip, like long sleeve, like jersey sweaters. They have like the base layers. They have long pants. So look out for the Rapha stuff. It's definitely out there. It's a brand you want to get familiar with. I think I've seen it at REI. So, you know, that's maybe a good store to go and do a little research and just kind of see what the items feel like and what the logos look like and what the patterns look like. Because Rapha just kind of repeats, not just Rapha, a lot of brands repeat a lot of like stuff that they do, like these little dots. These are like Rapha dots. Rapha uses these little dots everywhere, not everywhere, but often. So if you kind of see like cycling stuff or like something that looks like Lululemon, Spandex-y, and you see these little dots, or you see something funny, or you feel like a padding, you want to just start kind of recognizing these items as quickly as possible. So get familiar with these items. Rapha cycling bib, sold for $85 in like one day. here we go. This is not necessarily a men's brand, but it's just a brand. It could be, for anybody. This is vintage San Marcos. You got to look out for these vintage San Marcos blankets. This was like a kid size, 40 by 48 inch. We listed for $99.95, and it did sell for full price. Pretty freaking cute, if you ask me. But this is the tag. Don't be mistaken. There's a lot of different blankets that can look like this, but honestly, they're not the same quality, look, or feel. So look out for the San Marcos. Obviously, they're not the only ones that make nice blankets. There's other ones, but I'm saying people try to make like knockoff San Marcos, and they look similar, but they're not. So look out for the big old San Marcos tag on there. And then last item of the day. This one came out of my closet. I think I had it in my closet for at least a year, maybe two. Thrifted this at a Salvation Army, so it would have been like $6-7. I really like the way it fit. I really like the way it looked. I wore it, like I said, I wore it for probably a year or two. Not too many times, wore it a couple times. Anyways, vintage Adidas sweater, men's size XL, 1990, Copa del Mondo, Italia, soccer, football. Pretty sick, man. This thing is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm like missing it right now looking at it. But that's okay. Can't keep everything. And it's about time for another closet clean out. I gotta get some more stuff out of my closet. This is a beauty. This was a beauty. We listed for $150. I listed high because I didn't even really want to sell it. Listed high, $149.95, and it looks like it sold on. We took an offer, or we sent an offer, but it sold for $112.46. Sold pretty quickly. Yeah, just looking off of the custom SKU on it. This thing was not listed for more than maybe a month or two, maybe about a month. Yeah, good sale. $5-6 or $6-7 into $112.46 on the vintage Adidas sweater. And look at the back of this thing. The back is sick. The front is sick. Alrighty. Okay, so that was 15 brands, 15 items. Hopefully you guys picked up a new brand, picked up a new keyword, learned something new to watch out for. Again, try to make these videos not super long, but not super short. Try to make them, information packed. Packed with useful information. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching to the end. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. If you did, make sure you drop a comment below. I do appreciate it. Helps a lot. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit the video with a thumbs up if you feel like it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.